Hello, my name is Anais, and as I'm sure you're all tragically aware, summer is now over. But I had a very good summer myself. I went travelling around Europe. I went to Germany, and then to the Czech Republic, and then to Hungary, and then to Greece, and then to Norway. It was a very good time. And quite fittingly, the book I want to talk about today also follows a man's travels around Europe, and that is The Talented Mr. Ripley. Now this is a book predominantly set in Italy. It starts off in the US, and it is a fantastic psychological thriller that I read this summer. And it is one of the best reads I've read in a very long time. I've been on a massive thriller and crime fiction high. I'm currently reading Gone Girl, which is so good. But this one was so interesting to me because it deals a lot with the idea of identity and someone who struggles with identity. Now I'm not going to spoil what actually happens in the book, but I'll give you a little overview and then talk about why I liked it so much. So like I said, we start off in America with our main guy, Tom Ripley, and one day he is approached by this man who says to him he will give him money to go to Europe to find his son, who is an old acquaintance of his. So he has been given money to go and convince this guy called Dickie to return to America. So he does exactly that. He sets off to Italy, I think, and he meets up with Dickie, and lo and behold, they become very good friends very quickly. And a lot of what this book, at least the first half of this book, is exploring the relationship between Tom and Dickie. And it's rather ambiguous, the extent of both sides' feelings towards each other, and there is definitely the implication of something more romantic going on between them. This is something that both the reader picks up on, but also something that the characters around them pick up on, and part of the identity struggles that Tom faces, I think, is due to his homosexuality, because it's definitely not something that he has come to terms with, and it was something that was very much condemned at the time at which this was written, which was predominant in a lot of fiction of the time as well. There is this very pivotal scene in the book where Dickie walks in on Tom dressed in Dickie's clothes, and that's kind of the moment when you see how much Tom does struggle with identity, and that's definitely a turning point for the plot of the book. Without wanting to spoil it, it kind of all goes rather sour after that. Basically, Tom Ripley soon discovers that he will do anything to stay in Europe and continue his adventures, and through doing that, the identity crisis that I was speaking about kind of comes into play very largely. So if you are a fan of very gripping books and books set abroad, but also if you're a fan of characters who have a very complex personality and are verging on perhaps being a psychopath or a sociopath or a murderer, and if human behaviour is something that you're interested in, then this is the one for you. It's also been adapted into a film. It has Jude Law and Matt Damon and some other people, so I'll be watching that very soon. If you do pick this up, let me know what you think about it. And like I said, I'm currently reading Gone Girl. I'm also reading The Woman in the Cabin, so I'll have some reviews of those coming up soon. I don't know what it is about this genre, which I just love so much, but I just think that it's always so exciting. Like, I just love thrillers. Dr. Foster has just returned on BBC One, and that is honestly one of my favourite shows of all time. Sorry, I've gone on a massive tangent now, but basically the first season of Dr. Foster follows this woman who suspects her husband of cheating on her, and it's this 5-episode, very intense series, and you'll be gripped till the end. And season 2 has just come out, and the first episode was fantastic, so I recommend you watch Dr. Foster. Also, I recommend you read this book, and yes. I hope you'll have a very happy return to school or whatever you're doing this current year. I am on a gap year, woo! We'll see where the year takes me and what's in store. Should be good, hopefully. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it won't be 4 months before I post again. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!